Welcome to my Dying Light gameplay and review. This game is being reviewed because I haven't played it in a long time. I'm going through a zombie game phase again. This has got to be one of those games I have to say has become uber difficult for me. I normally get into a game and can play it all the way through without a problem. This game, the more I play, the more difficult it becomes for me. And I have to say it's kind of a crossover game between between a few different styles of games. One of the main things I've noticed is it's like a first-person view style for Assassin's Creed. Very difficult. As you can see, I'm actually getting hurt fairly quick here. I have no clue what the deal is with constantly getting chased down by things. I got all the difficulty modes in this game turned off so that I shouldn't be having things chasing me anywhere. Wow, there's so much that's changed in this game. Uh, there's things that you can find all over the map. I'm 22% done with the game, which is not very far at all. You can go swimming and gather up water algae still. Still buildings I haven't even gone through. Looks like I've covered about a third of the map. I haven't cleared 4 safe zones, it looks like, but I haven't done a whole lot of exploring. There's a big old empty spot. There's missions I haven't done. I'm still trying to open a valve. This game has really great graphics. It's got an RPG aspect to it. Let's go ahead and show you that here now. You build your skills and experience. The more you run, the more experience you get. The more you survive close calls, beat things up. That's where these all make differences here. I don't know if it's the area I'm at or what, but excuse me. It is extremely difficult for me to get very far right here. And of course I died and I lose a bunch of points, so I gotta start over with my experience on it. The most annoying thing I find with this game is the survivability. I shouldn't have any of these things hunting me, and I don't know why they are. If I go into the options, go to the online mode, game types public, no invasion, human co-ops, competitions are off, vehicle sharing's on. The game itself, there's nothing that should, affect things. I don't know how to make the game easier in gameplay. It's gotten to a point. This is just to learn the controls and get as far as I have. This has been quite a bit. The only thing I can really do is just keep trying. Somewhere ahead up here to my right. Throw some more firecrackers. They're going to be right on me. And bear with me just a couple of moments here. Or not. Okay. So it didn't finish that. Just throw these. I'm out of firecrackers. That says anything. So I'm going back to the safe house. Getting tired of these short little runs and all the dying. I think this is why I actually put this game down a few months back, about 6 weeks ago actually, was because no matter how much I tried to do, I couldn't get anywhere. It was like,
Craig,
what I was
you're
doing.
Craig, right? Kyle Craig?
Yeah?
Erwin Snowberg, movie director. I make these zombie annihilation movie series. Yeah, you've probably seen them.
No.
Yeah, they're thought-provoking meditations about people very much like yourself who have to kill buttloads of zombies for various reasons. The details really aren't important. What is important is production cost. Makeup is a major factor. I'm talking head rot, arms falling off, guts hanging out. And when you blow them apart with guns, those squibs cost like crazy.
So you've come to Haran.
It's a tragedy, of course, but there's a fortune in special effects shambling through the streets, just waiting to have their heads blown off for my next movie, Zombie Annihilation 4, Dying Lunch. All I need is a gun nut who can drop in spectacular numbers, and I am told you are just such a man.
Little bits of story everywhere. There's got to be a crafting bench somewhere nearby. A storage room with nothing that I can take, but I've probably cleared out that option. was looking for a bed. Bed's gotta be up there.
Action!
Hopefully I don't lose anything because of what it was, but that was one of those little side things. And I want to try that again because you don't get to use guns very often.
Cut. Look, that was terrible. The only thing you were killing out there was my moving. Now we can try again, but only because this isn't costing me anything. And action!
And I'm trying again because I want the bonus run.
Tears in my eyes.
Yay.
That was the most moving display of senseless slaughter I have ever witnessed. You, sir, are an artist. I'm gonna be setting up my next shot soon, so make sure you're around, okay?
Alright. Unfortunately, it doesn't give it to me. We'll take the money. I thought it said 25, not 500. It's alright. finally I get a power level up. Let's see what we get. Stomp on him. Ground pound. Focus. Kick stun. Oh, I already got kick stun. Okay. Multi-throw. Melee throw. What do we got here? Striking the same enemy gives you a damage boost on each hit. This one says mid-air attacks. This one says head stomp. Head stomp's always a good thing. So close. At least I got a level up. Don't get is why it just put me somewhere that I am not near a safe house. That is a complete change. But it did leave the stuff clear. Alright, finished a mission. Now the next thing I want to do, and I don't think there's a fast travel in this thing. Nice. I like that. Now I can knock him down, kicking him down and all that, and actually do something about it. So, let's go back to the map. I'm going to remove my marker. I believe this is Riders. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go back. Something I found, they recently, I don't know how recent it was, but they recently put out a game app
Where are you
for
going?
the phone
This ain't over.
that you can use to send items. So after I do this next spot here,
You hear me? Yeah, you. Mother. You want some more?
I remember some of this being easier. So instead of the sidetracking I'm doing here, I'm going to finish going to my marker. just happens to be where all of them are. That building in the middle there. I get this feeling there's gonna be a sewage connection right here. Yep. And then I got some big guy I can't distract right there. I don't know if you can see me or not. So let's think about how we're gonna get through this. Best thing I can think. Come in and run away as necessary. Hey, I actually got him. Just took a few swings with that, doing that special move there.
Alright, I opened the local valves plus the primary gate.
What about the ballast lines?
Wait, the what?
Legends, do I have to tell you everything? Obviously, you have to close all valves on the blue line.
Okay.
I have to keep the pressure balanced. Now hurry up. We're going to be leaking more gas than Grandma Christmas.
hoping that other one is another person. There goes all the So this is where some of these puzzles come in. It's finding things being observing. Makes for great adventure. It's one of those things right now. I let them do what they want because the more of them that die, the more I have that comes up later. I died. Bummer. I'm going to run back to the same place again. And hopefully it'll be a little more cleared out than it was. Not a good thing when you lose track of where you're at, because I've got marked for my next destination, not for what I'm doing right now.
Aye, aye, Commander.
This ain't the Navy, so drink some coffee and sober up.
Not all the rocks. So, working back to this safe house over here, and then heading back to the main safe house, which is where I should have gone long ago. So, if you haven't figured out some of the puzzles, there's just a few of them that I showed you as I went through just now. RPG aspect, really intense game, very difficult. My weapons could probably be stronger. I just don't know how exactly I'm going to get to that. But that's just
well
kind
done,
of
soldier. I'll open the main pressure gate. And prepare your eyes for a feast of controlled pyro combustion.
I think I should watch this from a distance.
If you insist, you got 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! Behold the satanic inferno of the apocalypse ball! What the hell was that?
I found Jeff, and the gas is back on.
That's a relief. Told you, he's irreplaceable.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to find a replacement.
safe zones are always nice.
You get to work with her, don't you?
I'm sorry? Work with who?
Jade Aldemir, the Scorpion? God, she's so awesome. She's the whole reason why I came to Haran.
You came here to see Jade?
Wow, you're on a first-name basis with her? I would just die. Wow. But yeah, she was supposed to compete in the global games, you know?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she is such an amazing kickboxer. People used to say she was like the female Chun-Li. She's the reason I started training, you know? I wanted to be just like her. And then my dad got me and my sister tickets to the game for my graduation present. And we came here, and my sister, right after all the sirens started going off and the soldiers showed up in the streets, we were trying to get to a safe spot, and she tripped and fell. I didn't realize it for a few seconds. I kept running, and she didn't make a sound because it knocked the wind out of her. And then I realized she wasn't with me. I turned around. They were all over her. I couldn't even see her for all the fighters. But I've been thinking to myself ever since then, how would the Scorpion handle this? And I've been trying to be brave. When you see her again, would you tell her? One of her biggest fans says hi.
I will, definitely.
Say that somebody turned on the antenna towers.
It's Crane, right? Crane the big shot?
You want something, pal?
Yes. Let's settle this once and for all.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Keep working my way back to the towers over there. traps everywhere. Try to keep them armed. Alright, I'm getting back to where I'm a little more familiar, or was familiar with this game. Lots of rooftop jumping. There it is. This is the tower you start the game in. Hopefully this is the entrance to the tower you start the game in. Yeah. You gotta be careful with stuff like that. I almost just killed myself. Made it funny, but it would have sucked just as much. So that phone app that I found said that I can come talk to him, and my scout team gave me some items. And that's what I sent to it, which is kind of cool. It lets you gather a few items that you can send in big old packages, and you definitely want to take everything he has to offer as soon as you got space. Looks like I got some new missions in here.
There's a lot to be done around the tower. I hope you find some time to take a look at the board.
You should watch your step.
Hey, have you seen that house with the red smoke pouring out of it? If Rise's people spot it, they're gonna come knocking on his door. Someone ought to warn him.
I've got enough trouble right now, but I'll think about it.
I'm getting more calls from other parts of the city.
Lots of challenges and lots of herbs and whatever on the map. That was,
People
it
are
looks like the
counting on
only
you to
main
help
thing
them out.
here.
Please, don't just stand around.
The radio signal is stronger than ever before.
Alright, I'm not going up a whole bunch on everything in here. This is your tower. This is where you start and learn how to do everything. The next thing on this quest. There's a big old story quest. I don't know how far into it. It says I need to get a tissue sample. I think that was definitely a waste of my time. Lots of search out people's stuff quests. Another quartermaster. I'm looking to see if it gives me any clues on the map. It just says find binoculars. Well, what's it say about this quest? Find binoculars. Antennas on the roof at the bay. Fun. Okay, so as you can see, and I'm not the greatest player at this game, it's a very difficult game anyway. Lots of quests to do. It's taken me Counting all the previous tries trying to figure out things in the game, it's taken me 2 hours just to get through one quest, and I don't even think that was a main quest, that was a side quest. Very time-consuming game. There's lots I can say positive about it. I don't want to say negative about it because I actually like some of the things in this game just as well. Definitely like the sake I got the head stomp option now because kicking things knocks them over, and depending on what weapon you have, it makes a big difference. Them not killing you makes a big difference too. Up extra items. The gathering part, you gotta kill things to gather things. That's kind of an obvious. There's not always something everywhere you're gonna search, and as minor as the item is, it seemingly is relevant or not. Don't know. It all depends on your play style. I know my play style is not as much as this game makes me think that it is. Some things are just a little difficult. Pretty sure I just entered a safe zone, but it doesn't say so. I guess so. Bed bag. Okay. So here's all the garbage I've picked up here. Alright. So now, for where I'm at in this, I'm going to take a break here from it, and I'm going to kind of go over some stuff here. Dying Light. The game is some outbreak happened. Everybody started to turn. They locked things down immediately. Military put up walls around everything. You're stuck inside the city area, and you're basically helping everybody to hopefully survive. Same as any zombie survival. Either you're surviving or you're helping somebody survive. That's awesome. That's great. Perfect way to deal with a game. I don't mind that. The stories are always, well, if you look at most games, the stories are the same, just different characters and different ways of telling it or doing it. The game in general, great graphics. It seems to be fairly long. It says, I think it said that. Well, I don't know what my percentage is, but I've been playing for quite a while on this game in the past. They could have made it so these zombies could die better, or there was better targeting or something. Because I'm just now that I unlocked the one move to do the head smash. Basically, it was run over the zombies, jump and hope you can get over them or past them, beat them a few times, get on a car, knock them down, come back in a second, and see if you can just pick up packages rather than search them. The areas have gotten pretty difficult for the way that the game plays out, and it just gets harder and harder as you play through. And I have all of the extra stuff that would make it harder to play these things, like the zombie horde or whatnot, and the night stuff and the competition modes. I have all those turned off to make this game easier. There's an online mode. I don't know how much help it is. Um, I don't see the people running around. Everything I've thought was somebody else all of a sudden becomes a zombie that's attacking me. Um, There's lots of stuff to do in this game. It seems like the map's small, but the DLC, the downloadable stuff, can make it a lot bigger of a game also. On average, you can find this used for about $5 to $10. You can buy the following add-on, the full game, all the DLC for $20 to $30. Just depends on where you go, and I've actually seen it under $20 a few times, but the holidays just passed, so that might be why. Some places have cleared it out, some had it on sale. Gameplay, again, I will state that this is a difficult version of a first-person Assassin's Creed game. It is completely different genre of games, but the controls feel the same, and it just all depends on which game. The controls are not the easiest to work with. You can change some of them. I believe you can change some of them. Let's double check that. Options, controls. Nope, you can't change your controls at all. They're all set in the way it is. Wait, what's this? Oh, you can change it. That's a good thing. So you can change it to make things better, better playable. There's so much to this game. Very in depth. You'll like this game. If you like Assassin's Creed, you'll like this game. If you're a zombie fan, you'll like this game. If you like difficult games, you won't like this game. The story has been interesting, little bits of twists here and there, trying to find your way out and find a cure, but everything's saying, help us find a cure, help us save these people, and now we've got turf wars as the next half, or what we have kind of stepped into. The entertainment value, there's some funny parts, there's a lot of searching, it gives you that action adventure. It's got a lot of feel to it of an RPG game when it comes to trying to progress. It's a ton of farming, searching trash cans, escaping. It's survival. It's not a game that's friendly directly towards just go beat up zombies and keep going. This isn't Dead Rising or something like that where the whole point is to kill the zombies. This is survive through the zombies. My problem is I like to kill things. I like experience. Hell, I've half thought about taking all the gray weapons, stand on top of a van where there's a horde around it, and just keep bashing things heads in until every item I have is broken, but at least I've gained another level worth of stuff. And that's probably one of the things I might do to advance again in this game. There's so much to do that you never know. And where I'm at, where everything is basically level 10, 9 and 10. I'm still nowhere into the progression. There's 23 levels worth of each of the items in the game. So I don't know if that tells you much anything at all, but that's over 30 levels of playability for each. That's 30 levels for each of the three skill trees. And now I've found there's a fourth one for the legend. So I'm 10, 10, and 8. Survival rank 8. Thing about survival is you've got to do these things that it asks you to do. You got to use your boosters. You've got to repair things. You've got to use the gate, the electric fences, light traps, things like that. There's so much to do, and there's so much limitation and unlimited abilities in here. Like, here's what I'm going to do right now. 2 jerk-offs right out here. Make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 4 of them. Not going to be easy. Oh, look, they killed themselves. That's the best part right there. Traps are wonderful things if you can get them to stick into the traps. Ganging up on me, so hate having to use a med kit for something. That makes it worthwhile, because if you kick them and you just get that right in while you're walking up to smash them. And of course, take your weapon out. So I just killed a whole bunch of things, fairly easy this time, because I took a different approach. Instead of just jump right in and do what I could to kill them all like that, I kicked them and kicked them and kicked them until they didn't give me anything. And then once they're on the ground, get that headshot in. Go back up here where I had a few more, and there may or may not be. And see, that's where some of this stuff becomes better. You get these traps, and these traps can save a whole lot for you. But that sort of escape from things is not always available. That's interesting that they just came out of a sewer, but I'm now in a safe zone. I can heal myself, rest myself a day through, whatever. Look at that. Found myself some gauze finally. There's so much. These blueprints, when you use them, they're awesome. They help you out with so much. So many items here to go through, like med kits. Craft a couple of these real fast. Now, what I want to see here is go to skills. Survival skill 10, 5, 12, 9, 2, 3, 1. All this stuff I'm doing, it's like, okay, I should have done this a long time ago. Unfortunately, all of that appears to not be worth anything. And to double check, still not worth anything. But if I go out here and I do this and go firecracker, find myself a way over this fence. There we go. Yeah. Die here. Okay, it's not gonna let me do this easily. Keep running, just keep running. Hey look, traps. Hey look, I'm still dying. Alright, so I survived all that. Let's see what happens. 10, 5, 12. No change, no change, no change. Nothing. So, the secret behind gaining experience could be just about anything, and I still haven't figured out even what that is. It's more of that, here's the challenge of a game that lots of fun factor, but there's lots of confusion in how you're going to play. So now I throw the firecrackers out. Do Molotov in place of flares. Oh, bad. Come on, back up. So, firecrackers again. They're all dead. That guy might actually blow up.
Okay, Doc. Here come.
I gained
your chunk of
Hello?
zombie guts.
Hello? Right behind you, dude. Dude? LeeToker. Sorry, bro, I can't get you, bro. My melee
let's see
weapon
if
is
I can
fully
get
out.
this, because somebody joined in, and that's why my little tactic here didn't work. Alright, we're safe. Yay! I am on fire and y'all gonna die.
Hey, bro, if you could drop me melee weapon, bro. I gotta go find the melee weapon. Can you hear me? Bro. LeeToker. Can anybody hear me?
Just think, I'm doing all that just to get these turned into these bags, so I don't have to search bodies in these combats. Thank you to whoever was helping with that.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I got anything to make more of the Molotovs with, but the reason I did this, no survival points out of it.
Hey bro, I can give you some Molotovs. Do you want some Molotovs? LeeToker, do you want some Molotovs?
So there was a friendly little run of things, just to show what can be done. Of course, I can't hear what the other person's saying, but for where it's at, I'm going to go ahead and drop out, back to resume. Wait for night, wait for day, and then I'm going to go ahead and quit because it should autosave. But just to show, I just did a whole bunch there. I gained not very much at all with somebody helping me with it. My meter at the top shows I got about half a level out of it. That's not too bad, not too shabby at all. But that's just the way it is. So I used 4 Molotovs to do it. I've only got a couple of semi-broken weapons. Got to advance my story to do anything else. So I'm at one of those spots that this is a good spot to say, if you like Dead Island, if you like zombie games, if you like Assassin's Creed, if you like just beat 'em up games, first person shooters, yes, there's guns in this game. No, I don't have any right now. You saw me with the shotgun earlier. This game is a great game. It's worth the $10 to $30 depending on where you go and purchase the game at. So do go ahead and make a point of playing this. It will be well worth it. It'll be well worth your time to do so. So my thoughts on this is definitely play this game. So until my next gameplay or gameplay review, have fun and game on.